If you enjoy the Low Scale Gaming podcast, please leave us a like, review, and subscribe. Any feedback is welcomed, and I hope you enjoy the show. Hello, and welcome back to the Low Scale Gaming podcast. I'm your host, Fantasy, and as always, enjoyed by Conan Jones. Conan, how you doing today?
I was doing okay, and now my blood pressure's just shot up. So it's gonna be a great fucking morning. How are you?
Oh, I'm okay. I got a lot more sleep than I wanted to. I guess I've been trying to not. I wasn't saying necessarily sleep better hours, but I've been trying to at least be asleep before midnight. And I went to sleep at 11 last night and woke up at 10. So and now I got too much sleep, and my body's just like, hey, you got too much sleep. We might as well just sleep until the next time you need to wake up.
Yeah.
So I'm just, I'm really groggy today, and I'm trying this whole I'm doing the whole calorie and caffeine thing again, where I don't have either. So yeah, I don't know.
Where
I'm
you
having water today, and
where
I'm
you don't
okay.
have either? What does that
hmm
mean?
What was that diet I went on a little bit ago, and I was actually really successful at it?
The keto thing?
Keto thing. Yeah, I'm doing that again.
Where does your calorie and your caffeine thing come in with that?
I don't know. I thought caffeine's bad because I'll put sugar and stuff into my coffee, and then coffee turns into calories or something like that
I think it's more so
because of
just
all
like
the
the
sugar.
yeah. I think it's just the
And I can't
sugar.
have just black coffee. I'm not 80-year-old man.
I'm not a
Can't just
psychopath.
like gotta have my damn pumpkin spice creamer in there, but.
Yeah, it's the creamer and stuff that kills you with that stuff because coffee on its own is not horrible. It's just whenever it's
I mean, it is horrible by itself, but it's not unhealthy.
it yeah, it doesn't taste great. If that is that what
Uh,
you're going for?
yes,
Okay.
my grandma drinks black coffee, and she looks at me every time I put stuff in it, and I'm just like, yo, I'm not that old yet, all right?
Life's too short to drink shitty tasting coffee.
Yeah, just
I
like tea, man. Life's too short to drink iced unsweetened tea. God, unsweetened tea is probably the most disgusting thing in this world. That and Dr. Pepper is two grossest things in the
How
world to
can
me.
you even lump unsweet tea and Dr Pepper in the same category? And
For
I
that
know
one,
I
I said it for
I was
content,
about to say, I
but
know that is just to get a rise out of me, which successful, surprise, you got it. But, that's just, the most asinine fucking statement. And
no, I don't know. I don't. Dr. Pepper's really not that bad. I mean, it's okay. I like the cherry Dr. Pepper a lot.
it's just
Che-
redundant, because it's, already kind of cherry flavored.
I know, but I really like cherry flavoring.
See,
From Sonic, my drink is
no.
a root beer with extra with cherry flavor. Oh,
Like,
it's so good.
I can do, a cherry limeade. That's really the only
hmm
cherry thing that's, cherry flavored I could really get down with.
Is it because the medicine and stuff your mom would
That's
give you growing
exactly
up?
what I was about to say. Because
Yeah.
everything was cherry and grape flavored. It was that artificial, gross, and I can't do it
See,
anymore.
see, I never had that luxury of having flavored medicine. I just got here, take this medicine, and it's ugh. There was some cough medicine I had a while back when I had to go to the Indian clinic for being sick. It was it was before COVID started, and it was literally the exact same cough medicine I had growing up.
Hmm.
The and it was just snow flavored. Just take this and don't be a little bitch. And I was just like, holy shit, this is bringing me back to Wood Park, where the apartments where I grew up at. Um,
Heck yeah.
but yeah, I mean, I love cherry flavors. I don't know, cherries are good. Cherry Dr Pepper is good. Cherry root beer is good. Cherry Mountain Dew, the Code Red one. Whew, that's really good. I mean, I know I'm naming off all the stuff I can't really have anymore, but I like cherry flavoring. I don't like that cherry wave or cherry water flavoring stuff or like sparkle water or whatever.
Yeah.
That stuff's gross, dude.
Have
That's fancy. That's fancy white people shit. That's not for me.
so they have those ice drinks they're like $1 a piece at Walmart.
Hmm.
I would honestly like give a couple of those a try
One of
because
those. It's like water with.
it's
It's like.
technically sparkling water and it's
Hmm.
0 calories, like 0 sugars and stuff like that, but it
Hmm.
tastes like soda because normally sparkling water is really like dry, but
Yeah, it is, and it just.
but this stuff
The,
is like it's spicy, like a McDonald's Sprite spicy.
ooh, ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, ooh. The other thing is like the reason why I remember like why I don't like sparkling water is because my my mother's or my ex stepfather's mother would watch me sometimes, right? And and instead of having just like straight, like tap water, she would give me this peach water. I couldn't tell you the brand or whatever, but I could point out the bottle because they still make that nightmarish stuff.
Um,
And I was just, ever since then I was just like, man, this is absolutely disgusting.
yeah, some of
But
the like the Walmart brand stuff is kind of hit or miss, but the ice branded ones are I've really enjoyed them. I actually probably need to go get some more of it. I need to
I gotta go by Walmart today anyway, so
I stopped by Byron's on the way home on Thursday and they have a new case of Shiner. So I picked it up.
ooh.
It was sea salt and lime. It was it's pretty
Mm.
much a Corona, so it's not your cup of tea.
Yeah.
So I was
Yeah.
like, it's pretty good to me, but that's
Like,
not a fight I'm willing to
oh,
have this morning.
that does not sound. I mean, I'm glad you're enjoying it. That's not for me. Like, dude, the original Shiner's really good, and their Oktoberfest one is okay. But I really love just the original Shiner.
Yeah,
That's probably my go-to beer. But God, I haven't had a beer in like I can't remember the last time. I had that barbecue where I had one of those Twisted Teas. Keep that thing on me.
yeah,
Um, I'm sponsored by Twisted Tea now. We just make up sponsorships now.
yeah.
Um,
Proud of us.
but all right, let's go ahead and jump into our fails of the week. Conan Jones, what is your fail of the week?
So the only real fail that I could think of yesterday morning, so Friday morning, my wife got up to go to work, and she is now waking up before me. So she got up and like did her shower, was getting around, and she came to yell at me and was like, "Hey, the water's out, so you're not gonna really get to shower this morning." And I was like, still groggy, and I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" They're like, "Yeah, the water's cut off. Like, we ain't got no water." I was like, "Oh, okay, awesome." So I just like got up. I normally have to get up to move my car because I get home before or after she does. So I'm just parked behind her in the driveway.
Hmm.
So our routine in the morning is that I just kind of get out of bed and get dressed enough to go out to the car to move it so she can leave, and then I'll come back inside and shower and actually get around. But I just kind of got dressed and left and went to work. So I was at the office at like 7:45 on Friday
I, I
morning.
I got a Snapchat from you from that earlier. I remember that.
Yeah. So I just went to work in the same clothes that I wore the day before. And every time anybody come in, I was explaining the situation. I said, "Don't fucking judge me. Like, if I'm going out to see people today, I'm gonna go home and hopefully the power's back on and shower before I go talk with people. But if I'm just sitting in the office typing or something like that, like, I will, I feel less bad
Why?
about smelling like a dirty foot."
Wait, why didn't you at least put on new clothes? Like, I know you're dirty and stuff, but I mean, at least like put on new clothes.
Like, I put on a different shirt but it was just honestly like the shirt I put on to like go move my car, because
Yeah.
then I just kind of left.
JoJo's sitting at the there. He's like, "Oh, I guess he went to go get smokes at the store corner store."
Yeah,
And
you never come back.
that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Of all the things, that's what it was.
There's no shower water.
Yeah, no shower water, and he's out of
The
here.
incredible Hulk music starts playing in the background. Slow pan out.
Just me walking away from the
God,
house.
God damn, that's awful.
So, but I was able to come home at lunch. I had to go out and talk with some people, so I came back around lunchtime and let the dog out and was able to shower then. So that was at least helpful, and I put clean clothes on then.
No, that's good.
There was only
They
like,
were work,
go ahead.
they were working on the water line like over last weekend. There was a line that just I guess just busted underneath the concrete in the road by my house,
Heck
and
yeah.
like they were working on that all day Monday and like blocked me into my house because I couldn't because of it. And I was like, hey, I gotta go get my kid from school. Like, and I'm
Let me
unable to
out.
come. Like, this is the only thing I'm doing today. Like, I'm doing here working from home today. So like, I
Once
just need
I'm
to go get
back,
my kid, and like I'm back. I'm back. I ain't going nowhere. Like,
y'all can
just
just
do
take over.
okay.
But I
But
gotta
they were
go
cool
right
about
now.
it. They were cool about it, and I got in and out. And,
At least they were like cool about it and understanding.
yeah, they were pretty cool. They're pretty chill about it.
Whenever I left the house, they had my road down towards the main road was all blocked off, and they had all sorts of work trucks and backhoes and were tearing up the road, digging in to find some sort of pipe. So I'm kind
Funny
of
is that pipe was busted around my house. My water never turned off. And
oh
this was literally like I can look out my like my kitchen window, and like, oh hey, there's my pipe, like getting taken out from a backhoe.
yeah. I wonder if you're just part of a different system.
I, I guess I am because I've that's crazy, but mm,
Well, good problem to have, I guess, though. So
yeah. All right, so my fail of the week is kind of like I mean it's stupid, but it's not because I couldn't really think of one, and I just remembered it. Last weekend, I went to go after podcast. I went to go Walmart because I wanted some stuff, and I got a rotisserie chicken from there, just a little plain one, no flavor and everything. And I was like, okay, I'm I fucks with the rotisserie chicken, man. That's pretty good. You cut it up right, you get 8 good pieces from it, everything like that. So get home, and get it cut up and serve it, and I bite into it, and man, it was just like it was sad.
just not good.
It wasn't good. It was really dry. It was really just like no flavor. And I mean, that's what I get for picking the one that doesn't have no flavor, but that's also all they had. So I was like, man,
Oh,
this,
it was just the regular ass rotisserie chicken. It wasn't like the lemon
yeah,
pepper version or
yeah. So it was just really sad. And I was just, man,
yeah.
I was like, I mean, my brother, I was just like, yeah, I probably gotta go get this again. I'm sorry. But I mean, we ate it still, but,
Yeah. I kind of have a side fail to kind of follow with that too. Um,
well, I mean, I have a success with it too, because like the Thursday I went back to Walmart to get some stuff and I was like, you know what? We'll try it again. I don't want to cook anything tonight.
yeah.
And this time I got the lemon peppered one, and I got it like they said on the thing at 5 p.m. is when they put it out, and I got it at about like 5:30. Whereas the other one, it was like 9 a.m. was put out, and I got it at about 11:30. And
It's
boy,
sat quite a bit
this
longer.
this chicken was like amazing, dude. Like
It was that much
it
better.
was much better.
uh, good.
So, all right,
Um,
what's your side fill?
I had to go to Lawton this past weekend to help
Oh
my dad at my
yeah.
aunt's house. Um, so after we were done helping at her house, we went to this little Mexican food restaurant just kind of down the road from her house.
Los
And
Tres Amigos?
yep, and
Which one? The one by my house or the one on the other side of
the
town?
one on the other side of town.
Okay, that was the good one. But all right,
Okay.
let's hear your fail.
Yeah, hear me bitch about it. So they were all just like, she was like, oh yeah, this Mexican food place is really good. Like, okay. It was the most bland white people Mexican food I've had in my entire life. And that's coming
Really?
from me. Like,
Wow.
and I'm just like, there is nothing here. Like, there's no salt on anything. There's no spice. Like, there was no flavor to the salsa. It was just kind of watery. Like,
Man, you
like,
must have went at like a really, really bad time. Or like it was just because
'cause-
last time I went was Memorial Day. When I went with my grandma and her sister and her brother, and it was really good. I enjoyed it really
yeah,
good. I enjoyed it a lot.
I don't know.
But
Like, it wasn't bad. It just was like straight up white people taco night. Like, I
mm,
don't know. I was just expecting some like actual taste and flavor, and that is not what I received. I was upset.
well, I'm sorry that it didn't go as planned.
That's all right, but okay,
All
yeah,
right,
that's what I got.
all right, Conan Jones. What do we got for topic one this week?
I just kind of filled in some stuff. It's just work stuff. I just kind of wanted, I guess, asking how your training things are going. Like this
Well,
was,
pretty good this week. This is like so my kind of thing is like I like now I go and work on online stuff, and then I go to the Norman classroom for 3 days, and then I go back to working on online stuff, and then I go back to the Norman classroom for 3 days. And
because
so Monday I have to go to the Norman classroom for the first time, and oh boy, and they also said they weren't serving us lunch, so I'm pretty mad about that.
that's lame. Why are they not serving
Right?
lunch?
I don't know. That's stupid. Like I thought they did. So now I gotta like
Are they just giving you guys extra time to go get food? I guess.
I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. Like
I remember they did that for us a time or two whenever like the catering
but
company backed out and just
yeah.
gave us an extra like 30 minutes to go get food. But
But there's a couple places there in Norman I wanna go. I wanna go to that Sooner Legends place that has like I think they have like really good barbecue there, I think.
yeah,
Um I wanna try that place. There's that Taco Casa over there on Lindsay that's pretty decent. Um
did
there's a CC's Pizza owe my life too, but I'm not gonna get into that story here. Uh,
okay,
it's a dark story. I'm not gonna
yeah,
get into it.
that's fair.
Uh, and oh, there's something else too. I forgot. But anyways,
There's a
yeah, I don't
couple
know.
things over in that shopping center over by the Target that were
Yeah,
pretty good.
there's that burrito place that we or the Mexican
Fuzzies,
place we went to.
no,
Not
um,
Fuzzies.
Torchies.
Fuzzies is okay. Yeah, Torchies tacos. They're okay. I like that place. They were all right.
Yeah,
That was also when I was like really, really broke, so I don't have that much money to like get what I wanted and stuff. So, but now I can like go like, yeah, fuck yeah, give me sour cream, hell yeah, I'll pay the extra 50 cents on that shit, hell yeah.
yeah. That's the only thing about Torchies is that it is kind of expensive. Like,
It's like Chipotle, man. It's just like Chipotle is good, but they're gonna nickel and dime the hell out of you.
um, um, there's a onion burger place over there too, Tucker's, that I've heard is good, but I've
Ooh,
never actually been.
you don't like onions though.
Yeah, exactly. But usually like onion burgers and stuff, you can order it like without the onions or just like easy on the onions because sometimes they just like pile that shit on there, which I know is the point.
Yes, that's the point.
Yeah, but I'm just like that's not my thing. So
You know how they make fried onion burgers, right?
usually they just cook it like normal and then just smash onions on top of it.
No, that's not true. That's not the normal way. The normal way is they caramelize the onions and like put them on the grill and stuff, and then they cook the patty on top of the onion and just let it like cook through it like that way. And then when you're ready to flip it, then it cooks onto the grill.
See, like,
That's the normal way on how to make fried onion burger.
um, see, like I would be okay with it cooking with onion on it. Because I'm fine with the flavor, it's just the texture of onions that freak me the fuck out. And I don't know why I'm still weird like that, but I am. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like,
I made me some burgers the other day and I had some onions on it. It was really good.
my wife
The
made.
garage has a really good onion burger as well.
Oh, dude, I haven't been in the garage in a hot minute.
Yeah. What JoJo make?
Um, oh, it was like a cheese tortellini thing. It,
What's tortellini?
so it's like ravioli. And it's like cheese
Mm.
ravioli, but then made like a
Oh, it's Italian food. Okay.
yeah, but then make like a cheesy sauce for it with like ground beef and stuff. And oh,
Mm.
damn, I murdered. I think there's actually some in the fridge. I might eat that for lunch today. Now
All
I'm
right.
excited.
Well, it's not so. I don't like cheese, so it's just all the listening to that made my stomach hurt.
You don't like cheese?
I'm lactose intolerant, dude.
How, since when have you been lactose intolerant?
Since always. What are you talking about? Like,
Is
I've
it?
always been lactose intolerant, and I don't like the flavors of cheeses, anyways. Like, I don't like the only cheese I like is like a straight American cheese. I don't like cheddar cheese. I don't like pepper jack cheese or mozzarella cheese or whatever it is. I don't like, and I like the other cheese I actually like is oh, I can't remember the name of it now. There's another cheese I like. It's real fancy when you have to get it at the deli though. Um, Munster. I like
Oh,
Munster cheese.
yeah, I've had some of that before. Yeah, that's pretty good.
But other than that, man, I don't like cheese. Like mozzarella's okay, but I mean that's what goes on pizza. And most of the time, pizza makes me sick anyways, just because of how greasy it is and everything. So,
Uh,
but yeah, I don't like cheese. I've never liked cheese. I don't like milk. Like milk is like you know, because remember when we lived together, whenever you would know if I was going to class or not if I ate a whole bowl of cereal in the morning, because I would talk about my stomach hurting all day. Because I'd forcibly poisoned myself to where I wouldn't have to go to class.
yeah, I guess I just forget things because that.
It's all good. That's like I would literally do that. Like if I didn't want to go to class, I'd just poison myself and just be like, and it was like, hey, I got a stomach ache, and like where I wouldn't be lying,
But
but
it was
it was
also
preventable.
self-inflicted.
Yeah. Like my thing is like I fucking love Life cereal, but I haven't found them. Like I tried that almond milk, I think, and I don't know, it still made my stomach hurt, but that might have been just like more of a mind thing, if anything. And I tried what was that milk? It's there's some milk that has no lactose in it, and I tried that, and that like really made my stomach hurt. That was just like, what the fuck is going on
Yeah, see, I don't know about that.
in my stomach? And I'm just like, yeah, no, this ain't for me. Maybe I just can't have cereal anymore. So, but
All
all
right.
right, let's talk about work something and not talk about me being lactose intolerant, please.
Yeah. um, I mean, there's not really a whole lot of work stuff that it's just like, okay, how's training going? It's
It's
kind
going
of
good.
we had a crazy stuff yesterday um, that I can't really get into, but
Yeah. Did you like I made my first child welfare joke about it and Conan enjoyed it.
yes, that was. I don't know if my wife appreciated it, but she she's still trying to come to terms with my new sense of humor. Um,
Uh,
but that's okay because
I
it's
saw the opportunity
oh yeah,
and just went with it.
yeah. Sometimes you just gotta grab life by the reins, grab life by the horns, or whatever the commercial
Yeah, whatever
is.
the grab the bull by the horns. Hey, brother. Something like that. I don't know.
So, but yeah, that with that going on, there's not really a whole lot of new stuff on my end with work. Just kind of like doing the thing.
It's not really anything for me either, other than like my brother's school. I could talk about that. It's pretty cool.
No, because you're he enjoying it and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, he's really liking it. He's going to a Native American charter school here in Oklahoma City, and like its whole mission statement was that like it still teaches like the same like I'm being very vague with the mission statement, but um, it's like the whole thing with it is that they're teaching kids like every one of their teachers is certified teachers, and they've been and they teach everything like they learn like a lot of it's through Acellus, but they do all that and then they put like a Native American they make it culture appropriate for Native Americans, and then like the electives is also like Native American culture class, Native American language, and like in PE they do like they don't do like I mean, I imagine they'll do some regular like PE stuff, but like my brother was telling me about how they were playing like stickball the first day and learning about stickball and stuff. And I was like, man, that's really cool. I'm really happy about it. And like, I'm glad he gets to learn more about our culture and stuff because I didn't really have that option growing up because my biological mother kept me away from my father and that side of the family. So
Yeah,
I never really got to experience my culture growing up. And now that I'm like older, I don't really have the time to.
yeah. So for his school, is it centered around a particular tribe and they're or
No,
just like native
it's
in a
just
as a broad?
Native American as a broad.
Okay. So are there schools like that are like tribal specific?
There are for like the colleges, like Comanche Nation has a college too, and it does stuff like that. But like at like my brother's level, not
Not
really.
really. Yeah.
Yeah, if there is, and I have no idea about it. But
Yeah. Okay. So like with your tribe in particular, are there things that they do at that school that are not applicable to what your culture would do? Does that question make sense?
because because my tribe doesn't surprisingly doesn't have anything has any affiliation with the school. I'm actually really surprised about it, but which is kind of sad. But yeah, no, my tribe doesn't have any affiliation with this, so they don't do anything with it.
But like,
Regardless, though, I still want him to know our like at least like our culture, like knowing like the other like one of his other classes is like his powwow and dance class where they like learn about like where they learn about powwows and the different dances that associate with it and that sort of thing. And he's sitting there. Like the second day, he's telling me like they taught us powwow etiquette today, and he's going through all the same stuff that like my dad was teaching me when I grew up. And
yeah,
I was actually really happy about it. No lie, it brought a tear to my eye,
that's
like
cool.
just hearing him say that, and I was really happy about it.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
but it's like I said, I'm really happy about it, and I think it's in the long run. I think it's gonna be really good for him. I
Yeah.
think.
That's cool. I'm glad he's kind of getting those experiences and kind of just going through that side of stuff. Like
Yeah,
that's cool that he has that opportunity up here. But
and I'm really glad he's not having to go to city schools because Oklahoma City school sucks.
the other side of that coin,
Yeah,
for
like,
sure.
and I guess that could lead us into our next thing to talk about. What's topic one is that they're like Oklahoma City Public Schools is defying the state mandate stuff and is still require the state law and requiring kids to wear masks in classrooms. It's a crazy thought that we're still in the middle of a fucking pandemic that we should be taking care of our kids and stuff that and have people wear masks. But did you
So
see that though?
so Oklahoma City schools are forcing kids to wear masks in class.
Yes.
Okay, man. Yeah, that's. I don't guess I saw that, but that's stupid that that is a concern. Like,
like, like you should just
do
fucking do it,
do
and
that
because we're not
anyway.
Everyone like this Delta variant's out, and it ain't no fucking joke. And that Lambda one's right behind it. So like, I said, my brother was asking me about the like Delta Lambda stuff, and he's like, "What does that mean?" I was like, "Oh, it's the Greek alphabet." And he's like, "The Greek alphabet?" So you know how we are inside where we have to do the test thing
Yeah.
for it. So I was sitting there, I was like, yeah, and I started singing that song. I was like, Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, Epsilon. I started doing that from like memory, and I was like, holy shit, I haven't like had this song in my head in like probably like 7 years at least.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that from memory, like, at
I did
all.
it. I did it straight from memory.
All right, look at you go. You were
I
a
know.
better student than I, apparently. Granted, I
No, I
guess you
wasn't.
rushed a little sooner than I did.
I rushed like a year and a half after you did.
Yeah. It's a little fresher in your brain. I'm gonna stick with that.
Okay. Oh,
That's
okay. All right. Okay.
uh, yeah, that's funny though, because you don't really learn about any of that until like you're in Greek life in college. Like,
No.
the only thing like Alpha and Omega just from like church growing up, but that's about it. Like, um, it was something that she said that was
This is funny. Oh, yeah, wait, it's like Tropical Storm Kevin, advisory 10. Poorly organized Kevin continues to struggle. And then somebody's like, one of these we have one of these in Oklahoma, and it's fucking Kevin's 10.
it's so fucking true though. Um,
I can hate that dude.
man, what was that we were talking about the mask mandate? It,
Mask Man, dude.
I don't know. Just it seems like that should just be a thing that you do regardless. But
Yeah. And somebody was sitting there on like on the you know how News 4 comment section gets about
uh,
literally anything, and like there was like this, what is this teaching our kids? And I was like, it's teaching our kids that if something's wrong that they don't believe that they don't want to do that they could change that they should change it. Like that's what it's there for. I don't know. Like people was just like it's just teaching them that they can break the law. I'm like that's. I mean, I come across as the type of person that if you're breaking the law, then the law needs to be changed in the first place. Now, there's different things. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to go and trade a pound of meth for a baby or anything like that. Like that's that. You obviously shouldn't do that. That's fucked up. But like,
it's a very extreme example. I don't.
yeah, and like I'm just saying you shouldn't do that. But like the mask mandate thing, that's something that it could save people from dying by just having a mask on and getting vaccinated. It's crazy thought that people is just like, oh, vaccines don't work. Yet the people that have all the Delta variants is literally like I think it's like 99.5% of the people that have Delta variant are not vaccinated. And I'm not pulling that number out of my ass. Like that is like a legit number.
I'm not sure where it came from, but I know it's legit.
CDC.
CDC. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
Which somebody might go and say, well, the CDC's pulling it out of their ass. Well, whatever. If they are, then it's not coming out of my ass. So that's all I care about.
Yeah. Then it's their problem and not.
Yeah.
Um.
So,
I don't
so like,
understand people's mindset with that like at all. But
I don't know either. Like, I got a couple friends here on Facebook that will just like laugh at me for putting for putting like my things with like Facebook or for like the masks and stuff on there, and they're just like, oh, you're just gonna let the government track you, and then you look at those people and just like what you got a license plate, you got a cell phone, you got an ID, or you got this one crazy thing that literally follows you since the minute you were born, called the social security number that literally tracks you down anywhere you go. So
mm-hmm.
I mean, government probably already knows where you at, what you've been doing. So it's fucking having a vaccine that's keeping me okay. I'm all right with it,
Yeah.
regardless if there's fucking Bill Gates putting little computers in my shit or not, which is stupid.
There was
I,
a
I said I
Go
say
ahead.
all this shit. The computer. Please know that I'm joking. I don't. I'm not a vaccine denier like my sisters, and I'm not a. And I'm not one to think that like they're putting computer parts in my shit to make me to know where I'm at and everything. I have two phones, one issued by the state where they always know where I'm at.
Yeah.
So I don't give a fuck. Like literally, it boils down to don't do something stupid that gets yourself in trouble. This is literally my point of view on it.
That's a very crazy stance to have there, sir. I don't know if
Yeah.
that's.
This. All right. Continue.
I saw a video. This guy, he was a veteran and like did several tours overseas and stuff, and he was explaining like, we have all of these troops and assets and tanks and jeeps and jets and all of these things, and the government just kind of loses stuff all the time. Like, they don't know if a particular group of soldiers are friendly or enemy while they're in the middle of fighting, so they're kind of like shooting at themselves essentially. And they
That's
since
what you want.
yeah, because they don't have like tracking devices and stuff on the troops or the like the equipment and stuff like that to be able to identify it.
Yeah.
And then he turns around and says, if they're not going to do that with a tank that costs billions of dollars, why are we going to inject something into Joe Bob in Montana? Like, as
Yeah.
like, that's valid points, sir. Like, I,
It's just people just. I think people just believe the stupidest things, and like they don't want to do it because they don't want to get like that sick or whatever from the little recovery period of having the COVID shot. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I think it's that if anything.
Because I know, like, you were worried about that too whenever,
So
before you
see
got it.
the difference between me and those people that are like COVID deniers is I still went to go get this fucking
Yeah,
shot.
exactly. And like, I think you had psyched yourself up way more than it actually was bad.
Yeah, but I still like
Went and
made
did
was
it.
not late to my appointment and did everything. Like,
Yeah.
but that if anything, the first shot knocked me out more than the second one did. The first one, I was like, I slept for almost the whole day. The second one, I was like, I'm okay. Then I felt a little bad, but then just went to sleep and then I woke up. But the first one, man, I was out like a light for a whole day. I remember my brother made me a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Because I couldn't like get up and move. I'm laying on my like stomach and stuff, like just feeding putting this stupid sandwich in my mouth, and like it's like I don't. It was I couldn't move. Like I was so tired and just hurting.
Goodness.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
That's neither here nor there, I guess. But
yeah. All right, let's go ahead and move into topic two this week. So
so
Jones, what do we have with topic two? We have a whole plethora of things
yeah,
to
so I
talk
kind of
about.
made a list of just little things that I just kind of found. So
Okay.
first off, I saw a deal that Razer has like new accessories for peripherals, just like wrist rests and like bungee USB cords and just kind of different accessories and things. And they had,
Okay.
during all of this little thing I was reading, the picture that they had was a keyboard that didn't have the number pad on the side.
That's weird.
I've always had a keyboard with a number pad, and I don't know how to feel about ones that don't have one. Like my
I'm the same way. Like I don't like my. I think my work computer doesn't have
yeah,
the keyboards on it, and it's really weird that it doesn't.
yeah, the work laptops do not have them, and it kind of drives me insane, especially because like some of my passwords have like a amount of numbers in them, and my
Yeah.
brain just automatically tries to do those. Yeah, on the number pad.
Yeah, no, I got you on that one. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't want that to be a thing. But
So you would rather have one that does have a pad on it?
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. I'd
Okay.
rather have pad on it.
Okay. So just making sure I'm not like totally crazy with it.
No,
Um,
I mean you're crazy, but
not for
not
that.
because of that. Yeah.
As I
Also,
was, yeah,
sidebar.
you're good.
I am. This has nothing to do with what we're talking about. I'm 30 points away from being the highest ranking tank on my server
Look
in World of
at you.
Warcraft. I'm currently sitting at second, and I'm below him by 30 points.
All
So,
right.
all right, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good. As I was also kind of looking for stuff, there was a the title caught me. It was, let me scroll back up and see it. All caps, stop your children playing these video games right now. And I was like, okay, I want to see what this guy is thinking. It is from express.co.uk. So I was just kind of
Okay.
reading it, and I was like, okay, what are we actually talking about? So then the article is just about like the ESRB ratings, or I guess overseas in Europe is the PEGI rating, the Pan European
Hey,
Game Information.
Peggy,
The
Peggy
Yeah,
13. It's
Peggy
called
13.
Peggy.
Yeah. So it then had a list of there's a huge list of 18 plus rated games available to download on your devices, and all of them have been rated by the PEGI system. While there are
Okay.
a thousand of so some of these are kind of funny. There's Necromunda, Hired Gun, Greedfall, Days Gone, Borderlands 3, Chivalry 2, Resident Evil, Hotline Miami, Red Dead Online, Red Dead Redemption 2, Grand Theft Auto 5, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War and Warzone, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Mass Effect Legendary Edition, Mafia, like Detroit Become Human, Rainbow Six Siege, Ghost of
It's a good.
Tsushima,
That was a good game, Detroit Become Human.
Maneater, and Death Stranding. And that is their list of games that they think you should not allow your children to play. And I'm just like, that's so stupid. Like, I I get putting something out to inform people of what that little symbol and that badge means on games. I don't know. Maybe just like, do you feel differently about those ratings since you have your brother now? Like, I know it's a little different because you play games yourself and are more aware than your average bear of video games and what is or shouldn't be in the game that you're looking at. Okay. Oh, you're muted.
My bad. Yes, I am. I don't let my brother. I don't let my brother play games that are like rated M. Like I don't let him play like he wants to play that game. He wants to play Grand Theft Auto 5. Not gonna let him do that.
Yeah.
Um, he wants to play like the Call of Duty games. I won't let him do that either. I let him play Apex, but I know Apex is still rated M too. I think,
So is it
but
just the shooting and stuff in it that does it for you, or like what part of it?
I mean the whole thing like just straight up like American fools in Call of Duty. I mean in uh what am I trying to say? In like League of Legends or fucking hey, not League of Legends. In Grand Theft Auto, like yeah, I'm not gonna like I don't want him to do that. Like it's mainly just a killing thing like that.
Just too much for you?
But then I let him play Fortnite and I let him play Apex Legends, but I think those are rated T for teen. I think. I'm
It's
trying to find it and I cannot find Apex Legends ranking. No, okay, yeah, Apex Legends is rated T for teen.
so it's
I'm okay with like cartoony violence, I suppose, like like Fortnite and Apex Legends, but I'm not okay with like real gun violence, like Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto.
yeah. Okay.
If there's a way I have to throw it out there, that might be stupid, but I mean it's
I mean, it's your opinion on stuff, and like that's you are able to articulate your thoughts on that better than probably most parents. Like, other than just video games are bad, and I don't like
Yeah,
them. They're ruining the children of our great nation. That took a
yeah,
turn.
no,
That would I just kind of
yeah, no. I've never been like that. I promise you.
um, okay. I don't know. It's kind of a weird little thought on that front. Um, what else did I have on here? The last thing we could probably save. Um, oh, okay. So I am probably going to be in the process of trying to update computer parts. I know we kind of talked about that a little bit. Um,
Wait, how? I thought you weren't doing that anymore because of
Other stuff.
reasons.
Um, so I'm still kind of shopping. I haven't spent any money, and I
Yeah.
haven't talked to the boss lady about any of this, but I'm still like having a plan in my brain.
Okay. All right.
Um, so I guess my question is, I know I'm not buying a new graphics card anytime soon because they're just ridiculous right now and will continue to remain ridiculous for the foreseeable future. But everything else is kind of fair game, like, because I know I just need a new CPU, and then you just kind of snowball after replacing that. So, like, the only thing I could really hang on to is, like, the graphics card and the storage.
Okay. How
When.
much of that's gonna transfer over though? Because like,
So that's kind of my thought. Like, if I
because
keep.
you can get a brand new like graphic. You can get like brand new CPU. Or I'm not saying, but let me rephrase it. You can get an updated GPU and all this stuff and everything like that, and then throw in your 1010 or what is it? It's 1060.
I've got a
Um,
750.
holy sh! All
Yeah.
right. So what I'm saying is like, man, like I know graphics card are like a bitch right now, but man, like it's the equivalent of getting a whole new, brand new car, like a whole like 2019 or 2021, 2022 Honda Sentra, right? Getting a whole brand new one and then throwing on tires from 2015, 2017 or 2007. Like you ain't gonna be going nowhere with that shit.
Correct. So like I get that I would if I replace everything but leave the GPU, I mean I'm definitely having a bottleneck at that point. Like everything else would absolutely be outperforming the GPU.
Yeah.
But I also don't feel right just buying a new GPU and leaving everything else be super old. Part of me is like I
No,
would
it's one or the other. You can't get both of them.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly. It's just too much money to do both. Like absolutely too much.
Okay, I got you.
Um as I guess my thought on that is like I would just rather replace more things for the same amount of money than the one, and hopefully that I could just deal with that bottleneck for a little bit until things hopefully like even out. Um, I bring all this up for my actual question. If I replace all of the things and continue to use my old storage stuff, do I need a new copy of Windows? Like, because it seems like Windows should be.
Windows saves your CPU. It doesn't save to the. It doesn't save uh to the storage. It saves to the CPU, the motherboard.
Oh,
So
okay.
yes, you would need a new copy of Windows.
Well, that's another $100 that I would have to spend. Yay. Okay. I tried.
Do you already have a copy of Windows 10?
I had. My dad had a copy of Windows 7 that he let me put on that I got, was able to get a free upgrade somehow back several years ago when they were still doing that.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
but
Yeah. No, you're gonna have to pay for. You're gonna have to buy
yeah.
Windows 10.
Yeah. And I don't really have any sort of.
Is it just me, or we've been sitting with Windows 10 for a little bit now?
I feel like we have. Like, when did 10 come out? Because
Let's see.
it's
Well, I feel like Windows 10 came out at least like 6, 7 years ago.
Because it was.
Yeah, holy shit! It came out 6 years ago. We actually just went past it. It's been July 29th, 2015. So I feel like we've been sitting on. Well, to be fair, we do sit on good copies of Windows for a while.
Yeah.
Like, we sat on Vista for a minute. We sat on Windows 7 for a minute. Then they released 8, and holy shit, if 8 wasn't just god awful. I don't know what was worse. Windows Vista or Windows 8 or Windows oh, what was the Vista one that came after Vista? Fuck, I can't remember it. But there was one that came out like right before Vista that came after Vista, and it was awful.
Man. Um. Uh. That's gonna bother me. I'm gonna have to to look at it now. Um.
Versions of Windows.
2, 3, 2000, Millennium, XP, Vista, 7, 8,
Oh no, no, no,
8.1.
no, no. It was XP that we sat with for a while, and Vista was the garbage one.
Yeah, because XP was the good one.
Yeah, XP was the good one. Then we had Windows or Windows 7. We sat with Windows 7 for a little bit. We sat with Windows 10 for a long time though. Like,
Because Windows 8
eh,
was like only 2 years, 2 or 3 years.
but I mean, Windows 10 is like pretty good though. It's probably been the Windows 10 has probably been the best version of Windows since Windows XP.
At least the most reliable, anyway.
Yeah,
But
because I hated Windows 8, man. Windows 8 sucked.
I don't think I ever had
I
anything
know.
on 8.
Yeah, because that's when we had those MacBooks.
Yeah,
I remember.
you right, though.
Um, Windows 8, Windows 8 was like the tablet for ones where they would have that stupid tablet screen at the bottom left, and it
Oh,
was
yeah.
touchpad stuff. It was that one, but it never worked.
Yeah, okay, I remember that. Well,
Uh,
okay.
yeah, yeah, it's stupid. All right. Let's go ahead and move into topic three. Conan, what do you
That's
appreciate?
what I
Um,
appreciate about you.
I couldn't really think of anything for this week. Like, it wasn't a bad week. It wasn't really a good week. It was just kind of there. Um, I guess I appreciated the little bit of a cool front. Like, I need to try to go. I need to fucking mow this weekend. Like, I've been putting
Dude,
off
I drove by
mowing.
that. You've been putting off mowing for like a month, dude.
Yeah. And then every time I'm like, okay, I've got to do it. And then it rains. And I'm just like, what the hell, guys? Um, so yeah, I need to, like, hell or high water. I need to, like, actually try to mow this weekend.
Yeah. Are you coming over to borrow that weed or that leaf blower?
Yeah, I might actually try to, if you're so cool with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I gotta go to my grandma's house after this. I'll probably just come by and drop it off,
Just let me
and then
charge it.
yeah, no, it's already charged.
Oh, okay, awesome. Yeah, that
And
would
just get
be
it back to me whenever. I know I'll need it back for next weekend because I mow every 2 weeks.
okay.
Or let me rephrase that. My brother mows every 2 weeks.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, because I'll try to get that done today, and I'll probably just try to bring it back, probably maybe today. So,
Okay.
but what do you appreciate?
Um, what do I have on there? Oh, this is kind of ironic. I appreciate it when it doesn't rain like God is trying to flood the earth again.
Yeah.
Because yesterday when I was going to pick up my brother, it was like I walked out and I was like, it was humid. It was like one of those humans like you walk out in the rain, like walk out and it feels like you walk out of the shower kind of rain.
Hmm.
And I was like, oh, this is humid, not rain. It didn't feel good. So then, I'm at my brother's school waiting in line to pick him up, and it just starts just whitewashing downpour where I couldn't see in front of me, sitting still. So imagine just going 20, going back, and it was just there was no vision, and I hate that so
Yeah.
much.
I was on 35 headed south whenever all that hit yesterday. So that was
Hmm.
super duper fun times for sure. But
You know, people are stupid as hell and don't know how to drive in the rain and stuff. So just adds to it.
not in Oklahoma. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I've never seen anything people like
You
that
know.
here.
All right. I don't care about what goes on gears this week. Or do you have a thing for it?
I had one and I forgot to write it down because I didn't put this thing in. Um,
This is my thing. Wait, you're not on this. This is my thing.
okay. I wasn't sure if it was going to be a we both have something or if it was just Finn complaining.
That's fair. All right. So you know what fucking pisses me off is people just need to go get the goddamn COVID shot. Like, quit being a little bitch. Government's not going to track you. Just go get your goddamn COVID shot. Okay? Like, shut the fuck up and go get the fucking shot. Okay? That's all you gotta do. Government don't give a fuck what you're doing unless you're fucking, working for the Taliban or something like shit like that. Okay? But shut the fuck up and go get that COVID shot so we can go back to having fun stuff and everything. Okay? Okay.
Good talk.
Thanks.
Thanks, bye.
All right. Tony Jones, what have you been playing this week?
I've honestly just kind of been no lifing Planet Coaster again. Like, I,
I
I
don't
know, right?
understand it. I don't understand it.
I
Have you been making Conan Land again?
so I'm still working on my New Orleans kind of thing. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I've just been like decorating all sorts of stuff. Like, I had like a rough outline of all three spaces before. Like two of the three were pretty much done, and I just kind of fell off of it before I got to the third area. So I've kind of been working in that spot some. Um, I might have to show you after we're done before you go, just so you can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, played a little bit of ARAM last night. Nothing crazy on that end. Is that about it? Yeah, I think that's honestly about it. Like, I don't think. Is there anything on my Steam recently played? I played Fallout 4 a little bit. I started playing the Grow Up and Grow Home again a little bit. Um, yeah, just kind of going through old stuff and trying to find something to try to stick with. And now I'm back on Planet Coaster. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
So, what you been playing?
Well, I've been playing World of Warcraft, but now like we're getting to like where the point where there's no reason to play World of Warcraft anymore. Um, because I got ahead of the curve AOTC. So I beat the hardest boss on the second highest difficulty. I don't give a fuck about the mythic one at all. Like the highest difficulty where it's like the like the 5% of the player base only achieves. Don't give a fuck about that. Like I'm probably good enough for that, but I don't give a fuck. Um,
Just don't want to put the time into it.
yeah, I don't want to put the time into it at all.
That's fair.
But and then also the other thing is that we're finally timing. So before I told you about Keystone Master that it was 15s that we had to time. I, you probably don't remember, but I remember. I remember going over it. Well, the thing they added this season was that if you complete 20s, they give you a portal. They'll give you a teleport to the dungeon, like to get done. So that's what we're doing now is making our way to doing timing 20s, and we for the first time last night we timed a 19 key, and we got a pretty easy 20 key to do. We're gonna do that on Sunday, so I'm looking forward to it, to getting that portal, and then once we get that, then we never have to. Well, basically, when we get that, then I'm done playing WoW for a while.
Okay. So does it just keep? It's just a legitimate portal, just keep you from having to like
It's
walk back and forth.
Yes, it's a portal that that teleports me straight to the instance, so I don't have to walk to it every time. It's literally one of the most pointless things to get, but I want to get it just because I really like doing mythic dungeons.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. Well, I
All
mean,
right,
that works.
all right, Conan Jones. What? Let's go ahead and jump into our wins of the week. Conan Jones, what is your win of the week?
My win this week is that I will probably have to claim some overtime this weekend. Um, it's not really
Nice.
a win, I guess. Um, got to
I need
see.
to do my time today.
Yeah, we had. I'll save that for later.
All right.
Um, I got to see my aunt this past weekend. It's been a little bit since I got to see her. They got my cousin moved off to college, so we'll see how that goes. Not really a whole lot of stuff going on our end. We're just kind of going with the flow and rolling with the punches. So,
All right.
what you
Well,
got?
my one this week is, this is one of those ones. My brother started school. He's pretty happy with it, so that's a win for me. I know a lot of people are memeing the whole like, oh, back to school. This is all my Facebook is. Those people don't have kids. So they can fuck off. Um, uh, I like showing that my kids happy. You know what? So yeah, fuck off.
So
Big
be
old
it.
babies. Yeah. So, but yeah, other than that, and then like just I got a lot of sleep. I got a lot of sleep this this week. So that's it.
During the day.
Yep, on time sleep too, man. All right. Oh, we have a thing from our fan questions from last week. Oh, we need to
Oh,
come up with another fan question. We had some more people bring up like what their 10 out of 10 movie was. Um, so let's see. Let's look at the Twitch or the Discord. Hang on, I shouldn't have gotten to a game of Overwatch.
is
Let's
is there a
let's look.
link that I can put on for the Discord server?
Yeah, there is.
How do I
Here,
find that?
here. I'll make it right now. Edit link. Select to expire. Never, never. Here you go. I'll send it to you on Discord.
You are the bestest. Thank you.
Okay, so let's see. See what we got out of here. So 10 out of 10 movie for you. First person, Kudelka's Forrest Gump, which is what I brought up last week. Forrest Gump's a 10 out of 10 movie, like for sure. We also let's see. That's the only one we got on the Discord. Let's see what we got on the Twitter. The Discord's still getting built, so it's okay. The Twitter one was we have Shawshank Redemption. That's a good one. That's another one I said. Somebody said the Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man movie, which I don't agree with. I think the second one is is a better one.
The Toby Rowland Spider-Man.
Yeah. No, the Tobey Maguire
Toby
one. Toby
Maguire.
Rowland's the
Toby
Toby
Rowland's the
Rowland's
OU guy.
the OU guy. I think the second Toby Maguire one is better than the first one.
Because number two was the Doc Ock.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one's
Um, because the first one wasn't bad, but the second one was just better. I agree.
yeah.
Um, I didn't like any of the Andrew Garfield ones really. Um,
I didn't either. I really didn't like it either.
and then
I love the new ones though. Oh,
I,
those new ones are amazing.
I haven't seen Far From Home yet. Still,
Oh, it's good. Hey, speaking of that, are we gonna go see that Shang-Chi and the 12 ring or the 10 rings next month? So it comes out September 3rd.
I don't guess I've seen anything about that because I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, we're gonna go see that. We're gonna go to that brew house and go see it.
Okay. So I don't know if if I talked with you about this or just me and my wife, but apparently their website is not very accurate with the shows and movies that they have playing. So like,
Really?
apparently they had Black Widow the entire time whenever we were trying to watch it, and it just
Oh,
like
fun.
never showed up. But they are, I think they're still showing Black Widow. It was just
Nice.
like not updated. So that's a thing that we know now.
Well, all right. That's good. All right. Well, I don't have a fan question for next week. I can't think of one. I forgot that that was a running bit for a little bit until I saw it at the very end of the script. We'll do that next week, though. We'll start adding that on there and
I,
for sure having it.
yeah, because I was kind
Uh,
of thinking it was like waiting for people to ask questions.
well,
That
I know that is true, but this one, like, we kind of threw out there, and then we got response from it this way, and we didn't really get responses from it the other way.
yeah,
So like, I'm gonna do it this way now because
yeah,
this way.
I'm
But
I'm down with
okay,
that.
all right. Well, thank you guys very much for listening. You can follow us on Twitter, SoundCloud, YouTube, iTunes, and Spotify at Low Scale Gaming. If you have a question or a subject you want us to talk about on our next podcast, go and leave us a tweet or email us at lowscalegaming@gmail.com. You can also follow the Fantasy 63 Discord and leave your fan questions in the questions tab. But thank you guys again. And remember, have a great day and a better tomorrow.